What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. So, I have an oldie but goodie that I want to go over with you in this episode of Movies You Should Have Seen. Let's go. All right. So, first, I want to give a shout out to my brother who recommended this movie. So, and he recommended this movie because back in the day in the 80s, we loved this film. We used to watch it all the time. Whenever it came on TV, we watched this movie. And that is Remo Williams' The Adventure Begins. Now, for those who don't know, Remo Williams, that film came out in 1985. It starred Fred Ward, uh, Joel Grey, um, J.A. Preston, Patrick Kilpatrick, Kate Mulgray, and a few. Wilford Brimley is also in it as well. And 1985, and it was meant to be a series because it's based on The Destroyer, which is a novel by Warren Murphy and Richard Sapire. And it was published back in 1971. But check this out. There's over 150 novels
Damn!
that have been published with the Destroyer series, featuring this character Remo Williams. So clearly there was a lot of content there. Now, why am I bringing up this film now that you should see? Because it is a classic. Um, is it mind-blowingly good? No, it's a 1985 throwback film, but it's fun. It's a fun movie. Fred Ward is awesome in it, and it's essentially like a James Bond film, but if James Bond was a regular guy that got some training and now he's pretty cool, right? Uh, so let me give you the synopsis for those who've never seen Remo Williams. Remo Williams is basically about a cop who is killed, but really he isn't killed. His death has been faked or staged, and he's recruited by this agency, if you will, that works behind the scenes, taking down different bad guys, corporations, government. So they're behind the scenes, this ninja black ops agency. And yeah, so they fake his death so that they can recruit him. They change his face so they can recruit him to do these missions. Now, there are some things that I'm gonna go ahead and call out right now that was I guess had some backlash in the 80s, but definitely would have backlash now. Um One of the characters in Remo Williams, the character Chun is played by, he's supposed to be Korean, and he's played by Joel Grey, who is a white actor. Um, it's 85, right? I understand why people would have issue with that now, and I understand why people had issues back then. But it is a film in 85, and why they couldn't get a Korean actor to play this Korean part, I don't know. But that's beside. If you can get past that, it's a cool movie. And another reason why I wanted to do this episode on that film is because I want this to come out. Now, back in 2022, it was reported that Sony had bought the rights to the Destroyer, and they had plans to do a series. Now, that's the last news that I heard about the Remo Williams books and series. But I really hope it comes out. And the fact that Sony purchased the rights means they got to be planning on doing something with the series. But the last news about this was that it was this was back in 2022, and they were teaming up with Gordon Smith, who is behind, or one of the people behind Better Call Saul, to bring it to the screen. But that's the last news that I saw of it. So I'm putting this out there in the universe. This is my way, because I have so much pull and authority. This is my way of putting this out there in the universe, saying, Sony, please make this series. It's a fun movie. The fight scenes are really cool, especially for 85. Um, is it fantastic? Like this amazing film? Like I said, no, but it's a good time. It's fun. If you're looking for a throwback action film of the 80s, with a cool main character and some cool training montage scenes and some really impossible James Bond like stunts, if you're into that sort of thing, I think you will like Remo Williams. Again, came out back in '85, and they actually attempted to do a series uh, of the film, but the pilot never hit, and so that was the end of it. And I want to say that was in the '90s that they did a pilot for uh, the Remo Williams TV series. But either way, I like it. I think it's fun. If you're into those types of films, I think you'll enjoy this. If you never saw it, check it out. But do me a favor, let's talk about it in the comments. If you've seen Remo Williams, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you've never seen it and you decide to watch it, let me know what you think. Now, before making this episode, when my brother mentioned I should do Remo Williams, I had to go find it. And it's actually streaming on Tubi. That is the only place that I could find it. So you can check it out there. But would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. Let's go. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.